Today, we're gonna crack the big mystery: who actually created the devil fruits? And we'll unveil the shocking conditions and true identity behind them. As the story is reaching its climax, the truth about the devil fruits, how they're made, and the secrets behind them are being revealed. Episode 1069 blew us away when Vegapunk spilled the beans about the real deal behind the devil fruits. Taking his words into account, we're gonna delve deep into the story and piece together how these fruits are crafted and their full story. Hey, if you agree with this theory, smash that like button. And if you've got a different take, drop it in the comments. Oh, heads up, we'll be touching on episode 1070 and the film Red Movie, so spoiler alert, guys. Alright, let's get into it. First, a quick refresher on the devil fruits. I've heard that devil fruits are incarnations of the sea devil. Eat one and you get devilish powers, but the sea will hate you for it. Shanks, these mysterious fruits give you supernatural abilities with just one bite, and because of their rarity, they're also called the treasures of the sea. From the stretchy Gum Gum fruit to the electrifying Rumble fruit, these power-packed battles are what make One Piece so epic. Though introduced from episode 1, the details were only revealed in episode 1069. Learning the truth about the devil fruits during its 25th anniversary was a mind-blower, wasn't it? Those with powers are beings living in various dimensions imagined by someone. Vegapunk. Until now, due to the name devil fruit, there was speculation on social media that it might be a fruit growing on some tree. But as Vegapunk suggests, could the devil fruit be a manifestation of someone's dream for human evolution? Or is there a possibility that it was intentionally crafted by human hands? Several questions arise. In the Wano arc, in fact, a battalion armed with artificial devil fruits stood in Luffy's way, didn't they? With that in mind, I would like to move forward with the assumption that the devil fruits were created by human hands. If only we could be like this. If only we could be like that. The diverse future of humanity lies in abilities. Vegapunk. In episode 1069, the origin of the devil fruit is someone's desire. Essentially, it's revealed to be imagination. And by some means, as I mentioned earlier, these creations might have been realized and artificially made as devil fruits. So, what kind of technology is required to produce a devil fruit? To conclude, it's believed that bloodline elements are indispensable for the production of devil fruit. The discovery of a creature's bloodline elements. It's one step away from reaching the domain of the gods. Essentially, it was the discovery of the blueprint of life. Yanji bloodline elements first appeared in episode 840. Recognized as a military nation with state-of-the-art weapons and strong soldiers, Germa 66. It was revealed that the soldiers of this nation are clone soldiers produced using Vegapunk's bloodline elements. As Yanji describes it as the blueprint of life, the bloodline elements is like DNA in our world. Starting with Judge and Caesar in the organization MADS, where many scientists once gathered, the bloodline elements discovered by Vegapunk was indeed a groundbreaking discovery. It said that the world government saw Vegapunk as a threat and wooed him because of his discovery of the bloodline elements. And using this bloodline elements, Caesar adapted it and spent a significant amount on research to produce Smile. Smile refers to the artificial devil fruit of the Zoan type, a fruit that everyone desiring power covets. Trafalgar D. Water Law. Most can't obtain the devil fruit in their lifetime due to its rarity, hence it's also called the treasure of the sea. But Caesar, utilizing the bloodline elements discovered by Vegapunk, streamlined the mass production of the artificial devil fruit, Smile. As a result, the Beast Pirates led by Kaido formed an army of ability users. And in the Battle of Wano, they opposed Luffy and his allies. When one consumes a failed Smile, they can only express happiness for the rest of their life. And among those who consumed it, only a mere 10% obtain abilities, carrying a high risk which was ethically problematic. However, in episode 1070, Vegapunk mentioned this: artificial devil fruits can only be produced for Zoan type. If you have enough time and money, probably all special fruits can be replicated. Vegapunk. This means, based on Vegapunk's research, it's already possible to replicate the Zoan type of devil fruit without risks like Caesar's. From all this, we can see there's a close relationship between devil fruits and bloodline elements. If there's a connection between the devil fruit and bloodline elements, another mystery in One Piece can be unraveled. That is the transmission conditions of the devil fruit. The devil fruit you ate, clarifying its power transmission conditions and the new technology to feed a thing. The devil fruit is one of the recent major achievements. Helmeppo, since Helmeppo mentioned it, the full details of the transmission conditions of the devil fruit haven't been revealed yet. From here on, I'd like to think about the transmission conditions of the devil fruit, taking the bloodline elements into account. When a real fruit power user dies, it seems that somewhere in the world, the devil fruit with that power revives. Don Quixote do Flamingo, generally in the world of One Piece, when a devil fruit user dies, that same fruit mysteriously appears somewhere in the world. But as you can infer from the line shared by Helmeppo, there are conditions under which the power of the devil fruit can be transferred from one individual to another. Indeed, it is known that Vanderdecken's Mark fruit power on Fishman Island is an ability passed down through generations. So, what conditions must be met to inherit the power of the devil fruit from its user? In conclusion, the conditions can be summarized as the following three: being a user of a Paramecia-type devil fruit, the death of the user, ingesting the blood of the user. Let's examine each one. Firstly, regarding the Paramecia type of devil fruit. Basically, there are fruits like the Gum and Venom which bestow the user with supernatural powers. These are the Paramecia type. Fruits like Flame and Ice allow users to merge with and control natural phenomena. These are Logia type. Then there are fruits like Dog and Cat that grant animal abilities. These are Zoan type. However, as seen with Vanderdecken's Mark fruit and Blackbeard's Tremor fruit, the transferred abilities always fall under the Paramecia type. It's possible that Zoan and Logia types can't be directly transferred. In fact, Ace's Flame fruit, a powerful Logia type, reappeared as a fruit, not being directly inherited by someone else. Supporting this hypothesis is a crucial line from Vegapunk in chapter 1070. Artificial devil fruits can only be produced for the Zoan type. I tried my hand at Logia, but it's challenging. However, for the Paramecia type, if you obtain the user's bloodline elements, you can acquire the power by administering special blood. Vegapunk, from Vegapunk's words, Zoan type fruits can be produced with enough money and time. Logia types can't be created even with the right bloodline elements and funds. But for Paramecia types, if one obtains the bloodline elements, reproducing the power is possible. Indeed, the Navy's new weapons, Seraphim, faithfully reproduce the abilities of Paramecia types like Senior Pink and Hancock. Therefore, it's believed that if it's a Paramecia type devil fruit, its power can be inherited from its user. Next, about the second condition, the death of the user. If the fruit is a Paramecia type, to inherit its power, one has to satisfy a particular condition, the death of the previous user. There isn't two of the same fruit in this world. Frankie, as evident from Frankie's words, devil fruits are unique. Two of the same fruit cannot coexist. To inherit the power of a devil fruit, the original user must die. Regarding Vegapunk's Seraphim, with his genius science, he successfully recreated the powers from the bloodline elements. However, Blackbeard inherited the Tremor fruit's power right after the death of the previous user, Whitebeard. Considering Blackbeard's always careful planning, he showed up at Marineford when Whitebeard was mortally wounded. This suggests that one can only inherit the power of a devil fruit after the original user's death. Wait, I'll kill him now. I'll take the Gum fruit. Jesus Burgess, in Dressrosa, when Burgess tried to take Luffy's fruit, he didn't say defeat but kill. Considering Oda-sensei rarely uses the term kill, this implies that the death of the user is a condition for inheriting the fruit's power. Lastly, about the third condition, ingesting the user's blood. By consuming the blood of the devil fruit user, one can inherit the power. As mentioned earlier from Vegapunk's words, to replicate a Paramecia type's power, the bloodline elements is essential. In the scene where Blackbeard stole the Tremor power from Whitebeard, this condition seems to have been met. There is another individual who met these three conditions and inherited the power, Big Mom. Big Mom's power is the soul fruit, allowing her to manipulate the souls of all things. And it was revealed that Mother Carmel was the previous user of the soul fruit. A popular theory among One Piece fans is that Big Mom acquired the soul fruit's power by eating Mother Carmel on her birthday. This theory aligns with the three conditions. Up until now, we've established that there's a close relationship between the devil fruit and the bloodline elements. Furthermore, with the bloodline elements of a power user, it has been understood that it's possible to reproduce certain devil fruits. This suggests that the abilities that can be obtained from the devil fruit are stored as information in the power user's bloodline elements. The evidence supporting this hypothesis is the power of the dark fruit. Among the natural types, it's distinct. I am the darkness. Marshall D. teach over 200 different devil fruits have appeared, but the dark fruit is particularly unique. Its gravitational pull of darkness can endlessly engulf buildings and people. In Impel Down, it swallowed up a battalion of 1,000 bazooka troops, and on Bonaro Island, it wiped out an entire town. However, the true power of the dark fruit shines in battles against other devil fruit users. When I touch their real body, they can't use any of their abilities. Marshall D. teach the user of the dark fruit can seal other power users' abilities just by touching them. Indeed, it's as if he has the power of an ability killer. In fact, it managed to damage Ace, who was supposed to neutralize physical attacks. It's not clear how only the dark fruit can take away others' abilities. However, if you consider the bloodline elements, the mystery can be unraveled. We discussed the hypothesis that the ability obtained from eating a devil fruit is stored in the power user's bloodline elements. If Blackbeard can neutralize an ability, then the information stored in the bloodline elements might be erased. This means that Blackbeard might have the power to temporarily delete the ability data stored in the bloodline elements. The dark fruit's power is the gravitational pull that engulfs everything. If the data of the ability is stored in the bloodline elements, then by pulling that data, the ability gets nullified. Thus, the secret of the dark fruit's ability is also related to the bloodline elements, highlighting its significance. We've talked about the importance of the bloodline elements and how, by using bloodline elements technology, the devil fruits were created from people's imaginations. But how does one materialize such an abstract concept as people's imagination using the bloodline elements? The answer might be found in the movie Film Red. In Film Red, Uda, the user of the Sing Sing fruit, inadvertently unleashes Tot Musica, the demon king of songs. We saw Shanks and Luffy work together to defeat Tot Musica. Although Tot Musica appeared as the movie's antagonist, its true identity is revealed in the novel version. It's a manifestation of negative feelings of those who love songs, such as loneliness, wanting to be recognized, and wanting to be found. This means that the monster Tot Musica, with its distinct malevolence, was born from such vague concepts of people's negative emotions. In the commentary track of Film Red, when asked about Tot Musica, Oda-sensei hinted that it embodies the principles behind devil fruits. This means that if Tot Musica is an entity born from the vague concept of negative emotions, then devil fruits might also be born from the vague desires of people. In the world of One Piece, there are other things that materialize such vague concepts, like Haki. Haki is a power that exists within all humans across the world. Silver's Rail, Haki is a concept that came to the fore when the story entered the New World. This Haki is depicted as something that manipulates such vague concepts as presence and fighting spirit. Why Haki stands as a countermeasure against devil fruits is still a mystery. If devil fruits are made based on the vague desires of people, it makes sense that Haki, which manipulates similar vague concepts, stands against them. The concept of the devil fruit is created based on vague desires of people, like wanting to stretch one's body like rubber or change one's weight at will. Also, the concept of Haki controls ambiguous concepts such as spirit and presence. These vague concepts that are based on human will play an important role in the story. From this, it's evident that in the world of One Piece, will is highly valued. In fact, regarding the D that would be central to the story, the word will of D often appears. But did you know that in the world of One Piece, will and intention are clearly distinguished? Both carry significant meaning. Animal-type fruits possess an intention, especially this fruit bearing the name of a god. 5 elders, as stated by the Gorosei, it's evident that the animal-type devil fruits house the intention of the animal they model. Luffy, who has awakened the human fruit, mythical-type model Nika. Does this Luffy reflect Nika's intention? When activating Gear 5, a personality like another person emerges, doesn't it? This means that the devil fruit involves both human will and animal intention. There's no way a devil fruit has a will. Usopp saw the gun lasso who had eaten the dog fruit model Doc's hunt in Alabasta. At that time, Usopp said, "Devil fruit doesn't possess a will, didn't he?" Oda Sensei distinctly wrote the line, "It doesn't possess a will," and expressed it houses an intention in the Five Elders conversation. From this, it's clear that for devil fruit, there's a clear difference between will and intention. When the devil fruit is created, it's based on strong desires like wanting to stretch like rubber. It may be recreated as devil fruit using genetic impression based on strong will. Considering that animal-type devil fruits house the intention of the modeled animal, it makes sense that they don't possess will but intention, right? Up to this point, I've explained that the devil fruit's ability is determined based on someone's strong desire and is then reproduced as the devil fruit, using the bloodline elements. So who exactly used these genetic factors to manufacture the devil fruit? Lastly, we'll focus on the creator who manufactured the devil fruit. Devil fruit, which gives one mysterious powers with just one bite. Who could have created it? To conclude, it is believed that the devil fruit was created by a vast kingdom that flourished up to 800 years ago. It's a well-known story, but this vast kingdom had advanced technology, essentially lost technology, that cannot be realized in modern times. The genius scientist Vegapunk highly praised the scientific power of this vast kingdom. If this vast kingdom, possessing such advanced scientific power, could realize even vague concepts as devil fruits, wouldn't they? What's most notable is Vegapunk's statement in episode 1068. "Someday, I want to create such a world with science. A world where energy is available to everyone for free." Vegapunk perceives that there's already a vast energy existing worldwide and has been researching to harness it. The more I try to reach the energy I seek, the closer I get to the power that must have powered these ancient mechanical soldiers. Vegapunk, as this quote suggests, the energy that exists all over the world was once utilized by a massive kingdom. And this great kingdom had conducted research on this energy to a level where practical application was possible. Vegapunk's so-called invisible energy and the will of someone, which is the source of the devil fruit. If they are the same thing, it could be thought that the devil fruit was also created by this massive kingdom, right? In other words, the once prosperous large kingdom established the technology to harness this ambiguous thing called someone's will as an energy source. And just like the giants that attacked Mary Gi's 200 years ago, it utilized the bloodline elements, which is a blueprint of living beings, using someone's will as an energy source. The meaning of the D that Monkey D, Luffy, and Portgas D, Ace possess is often theorized to stand for devil. This theory is very popular, and it also supports the idea that the creators of the devil fruit were from the large kingdom. In the world of One Piece, the celestial dragons are seen as gods who created the world and wield immense power, right? And since the clan of D is said to be the natural enemy of these gods, they are thought to be descendants of the once great kingdom. In ancient myths, devils have often been portrayed as the nemesis of gods. From this, the clan of D might be named after the initial of devil, which suggests their involvement in the creation of the devil fruit. In the book of Genesis, where Adam and Eve appear, a snake serves as the devil's agent, tempting them in the paradise created by God. This snake tempts Adam and Eve to eat the forbidden fruit that they were told not to by God. The devil fruit in One Piece is believed to be modeled after this forbidden fruit, and it's often suggested that the clan of D might be analogous to the serpent, the agent of the devil. The true nature of the devil fruit is about to be revealed. It's hard to believe that the energy Vegapunk speaks of and the will that is the source of the devil fruit are unrelated. As the Straw Hat crew continues their journey, the full details of the devil fruit might be unveiled by Vegapunk himself. That's all for today. This channel posts summaries, explanations, and ranking videos related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next video.